you season them with. I don't want to do lemon pepper this time. Like, I obviously put butter in them, but... Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I put butter, garlic. Ooh, I do have a little piece of bacon I could put in there, cut it up. Garlic, onion, and bacon. I think I'm just going to do it. Yeah. The lemon pepper's okay, but... And I don't feel like cooking them down in au jus sauce today. Some Worcestershire sauce, I could do that. Everything's better with bacon. I totally agree. I got some Parmesan I could put in there. Hi, Kimberly. Everything but the bagel seasoning? I might have to do it all. I got some bacon grease. Should I use bacon or bacon grease? Or both? Do both? Yeah, we'll probably do both. That's what I was thinking. I love Worcestershire sauce. I think I'll do that. It's 6:30. All right, let's get in here and cook. And I gotta make his lunch. I'm gonna give him the 2 cheeseburgers left over from last night. I laid out some pork chops today, so I'm gonna fry up some pork chops in a different way that you've never seen before. Someone on TikTok did this, and I'm just curious to see if it works. It's different. I'm not going to spoil the surprise until we cook it. It's definitely different. I'm kind of nervous. Brian, I seen a little baby hummingbird come up, and they were trying to, that flower that bloomed today, yeah. It went up to that, so I think we need to feed, like, fill the feeders.
I'll make you some water today.
All right.
was the right thing to do. Do you know why it was the right thing to do? They did something to help us. Something we never asked them to do. They just did it. To be kind. Now, you can disagree with what they say, what they do, how they do it, any way you like. But there is no denying that they were kind to you. You can choose not to be their friends. You can choose to live your life completely different. But choose to be kind back. We did. That's why we did it. You made them a card to make sure that you choose. And when you give them a card, give it to them to be kind. Now, tell your mother to round the troops. We're going on a walk.
Who are the troops?
I'll be right back.
Everyone is the troops.
So, Paige Russell.
Get back. Stay up here. Stay. Stay. Stay.
What? What are you doing?
I'm supposed to be at my third. Get out! No, other way!
Either way.
Back up.
Honey, I killed all the hornets. You can stop shooting in the Ready? Indians walk this barefoot. So nice.
You send me back.
Yeah, walk all the way barefoot. Ready? Here we go again.
And rice. I'm just curious to see how many cups of rice you get in this.
I know he would choose this if he were here to choose this. So if I bury you here, I must protect him and this place. In order to do that,
Like a cup. That's not enough.
Because I can't afford to take care of all of you in this place anyway. We can take care of this. This is the way I've decided. This is my program.
Mix that in there. That's not enough.
The whole family got here in the middle of the work.
Okay.
Every time you use that,
Watch out, Frank. Watch out.
Not every time I leave town. Every time I go on vacation, I would have a shareholder meeting in Boston. Everything would be just.
Well, it's not fun. You're not here.
It's snowing.
Snowing in June?
And a little garlic powder.
How does Fish think about that?
The river's too high to fish anyway.
Well, why are you? Oh, no, never mind. Having something.
Because it's broccoli rice.
I can't get you to change the curtains here, but you'll fly 1,000 miles to stay at deck.
Well, you can change the curtains anytime you want. You can make sure that they're in about.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
I didn't know we were arguing. We're so cousins.
Can we get back to the Texas place?
We can talk about whatever you want.
So I had lunch with Abby yesterday.
Oh, her whole name.
She informed me that she and Dallas are getting a divorce.
Well, I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. Due to start. Well, actually, Dallas was due to start. Primo named her child after the city, especially the city they've never been to.
Dallas is staying in the apartment and asking for spouses.
I need to plug in my
All
iPad.
right, where's Abby's name?
Well, she would like to speak to you about that. I think it's time that we let her figure things out for herself.
I'm afraid that time is past. You can throw her out and sink her swim, or just drowning her kids with.
I don't know. Just thinking about when we were young, crammed with a shoebox in the car, no furniture, rationing walking the
You'll see. Stick around, Katie.
What would you trade them for?
Talking with the heat might have been nice.
No, I mean, if you had parents that would run to every time life got hard, did you even know today?
Probably not. But Abby isn't a man.
Whoa, wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Easy, I'm not picking a fight here.
Yeah, when you let me say that.
Age could handle it. She'll find a way. Just doesn't have it in her, honey. She's a dreamer. Big dreams with absolutely no drive to see them through. And if we had remained poor, that's another chance.
What are you saying?
She gets to remain a child for the rest of her life.
She remains on responsibility because she does not have the belief to be responsible for herself. She never had.
Look, the word you need is discipline.
No, honey. I mean, you gotta have that first. Yeah, discipline. Otherwise, maybe you don't believe you're capable of achieving.
I'm going to add some extra broccoli.
You are ruining my plan to bring this on us.
Don't be too hard on her, honey. She's hard enough on herself, and that's her problem. She's the only one that can fix it. It's incredible.
I think it needs a little more than that.
Do you want breakfast?
Elk sausage or pancakes? Quite the quandary.
Official. The Jersey Mike's Chicken Sour Sub is back by popular demand.
Guess it's time to unfreeze Danny. guys, I'm Macaulay Culkin, and welcome to our castle. I've always loved spending time making our house a home, somewhere where my queen and I can just chill out, find peace. Royal Kingdom has really helped me unlock the ability to step up my game around the house.
Keep barking
One
at.
second I'm doing chores, the next I'm playing. It's my little sister. I live by one wipe, one swipe. Catch and match. Do your chore, beat your score. I've even got phones set up all around, so it's always Royal Kingdom time.
Wait, how many phones do you have?
1 or 2 dozen. So if you want to score some points with your queen, better get on my level.
I'm gonna do 2 cans, green beans, and a can of corn. I'm gonna mix them.
Life's in sync. I go with the flow. Groceries, coffee, flowers after work. Didn't even.
Ooh, I forgot the butter. Big garlic. Definitely put garlic in there.
For what? Cookies. It's not worth it.
About that much of a stick of butter. Watch out, Frank. Get back. Holy fuck. Who closed this like? Hold on. You know what might be good in there too? Potatoes. What happened? The music died. Go figure. No music for us. I'm gonna put some potatoes in there too.
That sounds like no. Follow me.
I'm getting mad because my iPad's not turned on.
Okay, you know what?
It's plugged in.
Is 20 years ago.
Is that what you asked me for?
You didn't get it out of the system this morning? Okay, you know what? Fine, Mom.
Pull over. Give me your restaurant.
What's your plan? My plan. In New York. I don't know. Comparing my lives. Keep doing that. Anywhere.
Work on myself?
What is that?
So for right now, we continue on. I'm gonna put 2 big ass spoonfuls of garlic in here.
I don't know. Start dating? I don't know. Try to.
She's staying.
Oh, I am not moving to the Upper East Side where everyone is married.
Here.
Here?
I told you
I have to give that a minute.
Daddy, if you've never been challenged in your life, this would be a challenge.
Stop.
And challenge is exactly what you are not moving to.
I'm putting a little bit of Lowry seasoning in here.
How can you live here? You have no friends. The grocery store is an hour away. And what are you going to do in the winter? Are you going to shop with?
Pepper.
We are all dirty. I don't want to move on to the second marriage. I can't stop and moving on to my perfect point, but this is not moving on. This is heavy. This is heavy. Your family is there. All of the charities that you work so hard to do, that what I will do is over. This is the beginning of what you will do and what I will do as a result of the sentence, which is my house. And as executive of the process, all in this job.
You went on in New York, you make it work.
Onion powder.
And what about my children?
Pick a boarding school, I'll pay for that.
You know, that's all I need to be for this decision.
Oh, no, I just my niece house too. There are no more free rides for many. Your options are to stay here with me
A little bit of crushed red pepper flakes, not very much, but enough.
You don't understand. This is the most love I have ever shown you.
Oh, I know this fucking car. I want out of this.
And cut up some bacon.
Hey, bud, you busy? Yeah, I got some popcorn on me tonight. You mind running out to the house? Thanks, amigo. Yeah.
There is a group of them, just us on the ticket. And this group ends at 8:52, and we'll score it off for the Q&A, which is scheduled for 25 minutes. If he wants to do photos, he can. Then we'll get him over to the Silver House for the reception.
Look at that. Just little strips.
No, I won't. I've had a death in the family. Thank you. Come on! Is it cold? It feels great.
One more piece. Because it's a lot in there.
Busy.
Alright, come
All right. And a little bit of bacon grease. Motherfucker's hot. Perfect. What's up? Baby Frank, we're gonna wash these.
Sure is a permanent solution or a temporary.
I'm not.
You know, had some experience with that solution. I follow that joke. The thing about suicide when it talks about is that it's contagious. Also, brother, and overflow will serve us.
I would never just.
Alright. Now I'm gonna put this shit up.
Those things come in handy when we surprise them there. That's about all they're good for. How do you feel about me hanging on to that until Grizzly makes you realize? When my father died,
If you've looked into GLP-1 medications and hit a wall because
You guys don't love God.
you need to see
You don't
this.
give a fuck.
Right now, GLP-1 treatment is the most talked about weight loss breakthrough of this generation. The
I
clinical
do.
results are undeniable, and yet most people who need them can't afford them. Over $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year is simply impossible for most people to sustain. And the worst part, they assume that's just
What
what
is the
science
deal
behind
here?
a breakthrough medication costs. But here's
Oh, hell no.
I feel so lucky to have a partner like Matt. He keeps the house pristine. Even when he's playing his favorite game, Royal Kingdom, he still finds time to show how much he cares.
He likes these sparkling water things.
It's an electro ball.
You're gonna
So useful. He painted this lovely portrait of me. It kind of looks like this other one he has of King Richard. It's kind of weird, but I don't really think
And
much
then
of it because he's just so
sparkling water
around the house.
tangerine or blood
Oh,
orange.
he wrote me a love letter recently.
Put a
Our
sugar
vlog
back
is
in
like
here.
Real Kingdom,
Mint.
always expanding. Oh.
This hot sauce. And then this he puts in water packets.
Oh, that's my Mac.
These things are fucking wet. They're going in the trash. Okay. We move on. So he's got his wires in there. Where's the fucking music? And then I'm going to put, on this side, I'm going to put leftover rice and then leftover of the vegetables. The hot vegetables. So we can just put that in the microwave real easily.
Ready to grow? Unlock up to $75,000 in new seller savings to build your business on
This has ranch in it.
Increase your margins with up to $72,000 in referral fee discounts.
Frank, come on, man.
Plus, ship smarter with up to $2,000 in fulfillment discounts. Get seen with $1,000 in search engine marketing credits. Advertise with $500 in Walmart Connect ad credits. Reach millions of customers. List more, sell more. Simplify your business. Join
When
Walmart
he microwaves
Marketplace
that
and
tomorrow,
start
it'll be
saving
completely
today.
done. So we're going to put that in there. It'll cool down. I'm going to put that ranch right there. Carrots, celery. Those little pieces of broccoli. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay, now what? Oh, there we go. This will be fine. I'm going to put a little thing of hummus, so if he wants to dip his vegetables in hummus or ranch, he's got it. 2 cheese sticks.
And celebrating 25 years of powering connectivity in the Great Lakes region. Enjoy blazing fast fiber internet starting at just $30 a month with all-in pricing and no contracts. Here's to another 25 years of keeping you connected on your terms. Visit surfinternet.com.
Alright, so we got that.
Did anybody else see that weird light last night?
What weird light?
The wind was blowing all crazy. Stop with this big dog barking.
And he's weird. He don't like anything on his burgers, like sauce-wise, like ketchup or anything. Well, he does, but he goes with that. So I'm going to put 2 buns, some of these gross buns in there. Why is it not working?
It's like a homemade when it's lost power.
Damn. I need a bigger fridge. Now let's fix up our business. I need a bite of one of these.
They say freak when you're singled out. The red, it filters through.
From day one, we've always said we want to make healthy and sustainable living possible for more people. My name is Nick Green. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Pride Market. Pride Market is a membership club for healthy living, and we're on a mission to make healthy, sustainable,
And that's that. We got 25 more minutes until the chicken's done. I should probably make him a yogurt. No. That's Larry's piece of shit car. That doesn't run. But Brian's gonna... Larry's gonna buy the parts this Friday when he gets paid, and Brian's gonna fix it for him. Larry's driving my car right now. I drive a Prius. How exciting. The truck is Brian's and the Jeep is Brian's, but... Thank you, Lori. I put a lot of work into it today, and I cleaned up the kitchen. So, a lot of work was done here today. Should I add him a yogurt? Or do you think he has enough? He's got 2 bags of chips, a Nutri-Grain bar, 2 cheeseburgers, vegetables, on top, cold vegetables, hot vegetables. I think he'll be fine. And if not, he can always go to the Roach Coach and get other shit. You would think it's more than enough, but he works 12-hour days. Well, 10 to 12-hour days. Sometimes they make them come in at 4 in the morning. Usually it's anywhere from 5:30 to 6. I got it from Aldi. It's a lunch, it's like a little lunch truck that comes up, and then they open both sides, and they have like sandwiches, they have hot dogs, cheeseburgers, chicken sandwiches, then they have salads, wraps, chips, pasta salads and stuff, and then candy bars and stuff like that. It's like a food truck. And that's just what they call it, the Roach Coach. They sell like pops and other drinks and shit. Yes, he does. The wagon. Yeah, he works out in the heat all day. But he fills up this big jug. He has like a, I don't know how many gallons it is. Probably at least 2 gallons. He fills it up with ice and water in the mornings. And then, yeah, so he has that too. What's up, Janie? Welcome back. No, the yogurt's not going bad, but I just feel like I don't want to put too much in there. I mean, he'd probably eat it if I put it in there, but also it's a fucking pain in the ass to make it. I'll add a fruit cup. We've got like little like mixed fruit cups and shit. I'll just put one of those on top of his thing. That'll be enough. I've had a decent day. Can't complain. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Guess who I ran into today? Fucking Mike. I was doing my errands and everything, and I stopped at Speedway, and there was like a cop outside and some other lady and shit. But anyways, I walk into Speedway, and I was headed towards, I was going to get a Polar Pop, and I looked over, and I thought it looked like him, but then I had to double take it because he didn't have the real long beard. It's all shaved up in gray. I was like, what the fuck? I had to like, he doesn't look the same. He looks better cleaned up. I'll tell you, he looks better now than when I dated him. Anyways, I went and got my pop and all that. I don't know what the fuck he was waiting on. By the time I got up to the cash register, he was cashing out too. And I was like, you look better shaved up. He didn't say a fucking word. You know, he sits online with a bunch of fucking people, a bunch of squats every night talking shit about me. But face to face, he said nothing. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, he can sit on a live stream and talk all this shit, but then as soon as he's in my face, wouldn't say anything. I was like, I had to double take him at first, because when I walked in, I just kind of glanced over, and then I was like, oh my god, I know that face, and then it took me a minute. I was like, who the fuck? I was like, that is Mike. He does not look, he looks way different. Was a Polar Pop? It's Fountain Pop. And they were out of Pepsi, so I got Minute Maid Fruit Punch. It's like, damn it to hell. Yeah, it was only like 89 cents. Tina, he does a lot for me. He does a lot for me and Larry. So, the only thing he's ever asked me to do is to make his lunch. It's more than reasonable. And I clean because I want to. I don't like, if you've seen, you know, I always like to keep my house nice and tidy. It's kind of hard because going through the house, there's things that I would just pitch, and Brian's like, no, I want to keep. But we're really trying to make an effort to get this house in shape. I want it in shape by fall. All the flooring, everything done. So I can just relax in the wintertime. You know? But he does a lot for me. And he let my friend who was living with me at the time when I got kicked out move in too. And Brian and Larry do get along. And Larry does throw him money and shit like that, so. So it's all good. He's a very good guy. He don't listen to what other people fucking say or think about him or me or any of that. Yeah. Rissa! Where have you been? I moved in with him in February, at the beginning of February. I'm not getting this fucking like, don't get me wrong, there in the beginning, me and Larry were getting fucking tore down, but I think it was both of our nerves and shit, but now I feel like it's done us both good. Like, Larry don't drink at all anymore. He works too much to be able to drink. I've slowed down a lot. I've noticed it. Like, I'm not getting, don't get me wrong, I have my moments where I do get shit-faced. I'm not gonna lie, but I was getting shit-faced every fucking night before. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, he's installing cameras on my car because it got back to us that people are following me, so he's installing those. Like, all I had to say is, people are following me. He was like, we need to order you cameras on the car. I said, say less. I know what box they're in the garage. If you can just move this and move that and let me get to that box, I got 2 of them. You can put one in the front, one in the back. He was like, I'm going to put them in I'm going to order some for my vehicles too, and Larry's. You know? Look at Rissa all in here and shit. Yeah, I've slowed down on drinking. I'm trying to find new hobbies, like getting into gardening. Not that kind of gardening, but I don't judge you if you do. I'm just saying, like flowers, like literal flowers and stuff. And like, yes, I'm still gonna do KICK. I just have to download another app to be able to go live on my phone, and I didn't realize that. I thought that I could just automatically go live on my phone, but no, it's actually, it's pretty much like a platform where people will go live on their PC, because a lot of gaming, but there's also people who do it in IRL, which is in real life. And I need to download one app and another app, and Brian's going to do it on my phone either tonight or in the morning, so that I can go live tomorrow. I know, I used to stay up till 2, 3 in the morning, fucking stomping in boots, sitting in diapers, fucking falling down, and yeah. It's not my life anymore, guys. Everybody's got to grow up sometime. Plus, he's got me a lawyer and everything. She's watching everything. I'm telling you, I know a lot of people think I'm full of shit. That's fine. Just wait till it happens. I was pretty much... The hot tub didn't warm up, but it's okay. I told him don't worry about it till it comes to fall, and then replace the heating coil, because I'm going to use that motherfucker as a pool. It's at 74 degrees, but 74 degrees outside and 74 degrees water feels a lot different, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to keep that. We have a black, whatever you call it. I always forget the name of it. Like shell on it. It's going to warm up. It'll be perfect. Not a tarp, it's a cover. Sorry, a cover. Today, if it was sunny out and everything, it would have warmed up a little bit more, but honestly, once it starts hitting 100 degrees and shit, I'm not gonna want it that. I'm gonna want it at like 70s. I'll go and throw I'll go to the gas station down at the corner, get a big ass bag of ice and throw it in there. Where do I get? I got them at Lowe's. I can't tell what that time says on the chicken. Hang on. Still got 10 minutes. I have not yet Shanty, but I will be tomorrow. He said whenever I get offline, whether it be tonight or in the morning, he'll just grab my... He already knows the password and shit. I have nothing to fucking hide, so I don't care. He's going to download the app that he looked into it. So I got to download something called Kick Live. Or, anyways, that. And then StreamYards. And then join them together with all my accounts. You should, Dina, and become a rewards member. Like, they know Brian by his first name up there. He's their constantly. A couple times a day sometimes. Can one of my mods tag my name for KICK? Can you pin that, Robin, please? Thank you, Robin. Right there. It's up at the top. No. That's it. I'm going to be on TubeU and KICK. Also, I'm thinking about hitting up my Facebook. I have a Facebook with my Miss Fucking Wonderful name, too, that I can go live on. Thinking about doing all three at the same time. That's why I need Brian to download it and connect it all. I don't have the fucking patience, to be honest with you. And I couldn't figure it out this morning. I kept trying. I could not figure out how to go live on there. And then when he called on his lunch break, I was bitching about it. And he did his research on lunch break. So I have to have this other app connected with KICK. And then download a streaming program so I can do on multiple platforms at the same time. So, probably tomorrow morning, because I don't plan on getting off anytime soon, he'll download it. That was, Stacy, that was one he considered as well. But overall, KICK, it's wild. It's the wild, wild west, guys. It's like what TubeU used to be before Google bought it out, where you see all kinds of crazy shit. And trust me, today I went down a rabbit hole. I couldn't believe what I was seeing on there and people were getting away with. I can smoke. I did clean my porch. I can smoke on there. I can play music. I can drink. And I can do whatever I want. There are some guidelines, you know. But yeah, tomorrow morning he's going to set it all up for me. So I should be ready to rock and roll, you know, as soon as I wake up. I pretty much did everything I wanted to do today. He's got to till up the flower beds, which he ordered. Basically, he just needs a spark plug and a couple other things to get the tiller working, and then it's coming tomorrow. He's gonna do all that and then till up this flower bed, the other flower bed. Well, actually, not that flower bed yet. This one, this little one, and then the other little one, so that I can start planting. Rosie Mama, I'm not going through it again. I'm not going through it again. If you weren't here to hear it all, I'm not going to stay on repeat. It gets boring. I need to do the merch. I know. I need to launch it. I've been fucking off. Could have done it last Sunday. I will. We got 5 minutes left on the chicken. Yeah. I could show you guys my flowers. Disregard the flower beds because we ran into a pipe leak. Whatever, but I'll show you. Okay, so over there. I don't know if you can see. I got those orange ones. I got my dragon's breath right there. Just a hanging flower pot. My blue ones over there, those are fake, by the way. The ones on the left are fake. Those are real. And then I also have my fern up, which I'm going to get 3 more. I'm going to put one in the middle, one at the corner, and one at this corner. So yeah. I'm going to do like Lisa does and pretend I'm watering that other one in case the neighbors see. Like it's, like they're real. But the only fake ones are those. All the rest are real. Water it from the bottom. I didn't know that. Good to know. What's up, Sherry Poo? Random people can call you on there. Well, I won't be picking it up. Randos on here try to join live with me all the time, and I don't like fucking battling. I don't like all that. Because then you get stuck with whoever you're with for a certain amount of time, and if it can be good, but it can be bad. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not going to accept any of it. If it bores me, well, I don't know. I'm ADD, so a lot of shit bores me. You know what I mean? But I don't like battling. I will every once in a while if you guys want me to, but it's never fun for me. I don't enjoy it. Alright, chicken's about to be done. Yes, the pinned comment. I'm still going to do videos on here, but not go live. Alright, the chicken's got about 30 seconds. It'll be done. Smells good in here. Okay, go away. a fork.
Well, you can change the curtains anytime you want. What you can get into do is have
Proving my point.
I didn't know we were arguing. It's been so pleasant.
Can we get back to the crisis? So, what are you saying? She has to manage
She remains our responsibility because she does not have the belief to be responsible for herself. She never has.
Look, the word you mean.
Love herself.
You are ruining my plan to blame this on us.
Larry's.
It's incredible.
Sausage or pancakes? Oh, sausage and my girls developed an appetite. Do you want breakfast? What are the options? Elk sausage or pancakes? Oh, it's quite a quandary. Embrace your inner carnivore or face the new ones. I don't know when you became this little house on the prairie, you juice fasting fucking hypocrite. Hey, are you out of your mind? Do not talk like that around my girls. Oh, your girls. But you own them.
Hey, you gotta try this baking soda stuff. Look at my I'm gonna go for a walk.
Take my girls, would you? Can you go after breakfast? I'm in for it now.
It's
What are
fine.
you gonna do, Abby? Are you gonna bend me over yourself? Don't you ever talk like that around my Don't you ever fucking touch me. You girls want to see a tantrum?
I said that you're going to. I can see we've all completely forgotten why we're here.
Or maybe it's
Do you want rice with your lunch tomorrow?
terrible job as a
Yeah.
Okay.
absolutely no love or respect for each other or for anyone else.
Without you. This is not your house. This is my house.
Unlike my other house. You get the house in this one, you will clean it the fuck up.
Kaylee? Stacey. I'm sorry to bother you. I need to pick up house job at the sheriff's and are you sure? Thank you. I have to say it's refreshing to see you two passionate about something even if it is hating each other. Now, if I could just get you to show how there is much emotion over losing your father. Yeah. Start with the table and dishes.
What Move, baby, dude.
Okay?
No.
What happened?
Oh, my emotions, Russell.
Let that cool.
I give them some space and I try to put them on you.
Yes. And, that. Pleasant.
What What's up, Frank? I'm gonna let those two cool before I put them in the refrigerator.
Wow. Sorry?
How do they get all of this stuff? I don't know if we should be up here, girls. I don't know how stable the floor is.
It's stable enough for a pool table. What's this?
Well, that's like an antique computer game, sort of.
From like the Old West?
From, well, not from the New West, that's for sure.
What if I told you the $1,000 price tag on GLP-1 medications has nothing to do with science or research, and that there's a legal way to direct pharmacy pricing? Right now, GLP-1 treatment is the most talked about weight loss breakthrough of this generation. The clinical results are undeniable, and yet most people who need them can't afford them. Over $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year is simply impossible for most people to sustain. And the worst part? They assume that's just what science behind a breakthrough medication costs. But here's what nobody's telling them. That price was never set by scientists or people who made the drug. It's engineered by corporate middlemen called pharmacy benefit managers, PBMs. To get a medication in front of patients, manufacturers are forced to pay PBMs a massive fee. To cover it, they artificially inflate the drug's price by thousands of dollars. PBMs
$1,000 in fulfillment discounts. Get seen with $1,000 in search engine marketing credits. Advertise with $500 in Walmart Connect ad credits. Join Walmart Marketplace and start saving today.
Yeah. I gotta find another place to put that rolling pin. What's that called? That was so good. Even after I said I'm full, I went and took another bite. No, is it raining? Oh my God, I'm full. Damn it, guys. I think it's raining. Hopefully it's not going to rain too much. Damn it. It's raining. It's starting to rain. Okay, I was just telling you. I just brought it all in. When you grab your lunch tomorrow, grab the green container and everything on top of it.
Okay.
Me? What?
You don't understand. This is the most love I have ever shown.
I appreciate it.
Oh, that's the nicest thing you've ever fucking said.
Oh, I open this fucking.
That's a nice thing.
Back in the beginning. It's rare these days.
What about your ass still?
What do you do tomorrow? I'm gonna go get some clothes. What's that place?
Hey, bud, you busy? Yeah, I got some lost cargo on 89. You mind running it up to the house?
Goddamn Frank. Disregard my mess back here. I'm somewhat of a hoarder. Well, fuck you, Frank. What'd you do? You messed my whole fucking operation up. There we go. Yeah, I kind of threw everything into this middle room. And that's my next project. Don't judge me. Come on, baby, do. Come on, baby, do. It's too wet, boys. You're not going out. Way too wet for puppies. Bright ass light. Get back. Get back. Alright, fuck it. You guys want to go out? Baby Dukes tried to jump over that. That cracks me up. I'm so fucking full right now. Damn it. I just had to take that last piece now, didn't I? I'm going to bed. That's it. I'm full. There's a charger. Oh, I see. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I was like, I forgot my fucking drink. Whew. Now I can drink. I do, Diane. I was telling him, what was it, last night when I was live? I was like, I need like a table and an umbrella out there because in the warm weather, I like to eat outside. But one out in the front would be nice too. That way it keeps the damn chair not wet and yeah. Good night, Stevie. I need one for the front and the back. Let's be so for real. It would look nice. I'm trying. Listen, Brian's been a bachelor. I mean, he's had girlfriends and everything, but he's never ever lived with a woman in his life. And he collects tools. So, people say, clean up your house first. Well, do you know how many tools this man has? The whole garage is full of tools. The house is full of tools. So, it's not like shit I can necessarily just throw the fuck away. It's a matter of, where the fuck can I put it? And he wants to know where every little thing's at. But whether he likes it or not, I'm gonna start fucking going through shit. I'm not gonna throw anything away, but I'm gonna put it in piles. What I deem is necessary, what I deem is not. Because I don't know if you watched me, most of you have watched me for a while. When I had my own house, I may be a lot of things in my life, but one thing, you can eat off my floors. We're gonna get to that point here. We're gonna get to that point. Yeah, they cost a lot of money. Well, he ain't gonna sell them. We got a storage unit. We got a storage unit, a full-ass garage, shed full of shit. We could probably use another storage unit, but at this point, I'm like, Brian, you should do whatever, get the appraisal for this house, see what it is, go get the property that you want, and get a pole barn. Because that's the only way all his tools are going to fit in there. He needs a giant fucking barn. Or, you know, garage, whatever it may be. But it's got to have a lot of room. The pups went back in. Come on. Baby, get in here. And do not jump on this chair. Robin's blocking. Yep. Did you hear what he said, though? When he called me into the other room, I was like, oh no. Wait, get out of Larry's room. I was like, what do you want? You know what I mean? He was like, I just want to say I appreciate you. Oh. One of Bella's girl. Ugh. I pray for Bella. I really do. I pray for her. That was sweet. He was like, he said, you busted your ass today. And I appreciate you. It made me feel good. I did though, man. That porch was a motherfucker. The kitchen was a motherfucker, but I was just like, I'm done with it. I pray for everybody. But I really pray for Bella. And I'm also going to send her pastor the clips of her calling me, see you next Tuesday, so that he can pray harder for her. Yeah. Since her little buddy, Renee, can't quit calling Brian, can't quit contacting my family and shit like that, I'm going to make sure that her pastor sees this, and so that the whole congregation can pray for her. Hopefully she ties. May the Lord be with us. No, so here's the thing, is insurance would not cover rehab anymore. So Lana appealed it. They denied it. But my dad's still not ready to come home. So basically what she did is she called the VA and told them the situation, and they said what they would do is take my dad on the hospital and do physical therapy and do all the things that he needs. So he's going to be there for a while before he comes, because he can't walk, and Lana can't pick him up if he falls down and shit. And so he's going to do physical therapy and a couple other things. They're going to keep on testing, because he still has that MRSA in his body. You know what I mean? It's surrounding his pacemaker. What she's hoping for, and I hope for too, is that they do test and say, hey, he's stronger now. Now we can change out his pacemaker and take it out and put a new one in. And that'll take the MRSA out, which in the long run would be better. Are his knees... No, No, he's got bad circulation, and he had his toe, a little bit more than his toe, amputated like a month ago. So... I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure his knees are bad as well, but basically that's the problem, is he's trying to learn how to walk without a fucking toe and, like, you know, the piece underneath your toe, right till you get to, like, what is that called, the ball, is gone. So, like, he's got to learn how to totally, yeah, Medicaid denied it. Said that he can't come back for 60 days and then, or he'd have to have a hospital visit or something like that. I don't know. Lana explained it. She was really upset. She was crying. And I was like, okay, so what do we do from here? She said, so I know he hates the VA, but I called the VA and I guess they said that they'll keep him there until he can start walking again. He's having a hard time with his back. He keeps falling, even when he was in rehab. So if he comes home, he can't even get up the damn stairs. You got to think, there's that one big step going in the front. Even if he comes through the garage, there's 2 steps. So, and if he falls, my stepmom is like a quarter of his size. Like, she can't pick him up. It'll be calling the fire department every day, over and over and over again. So she didn't want to. He definitely didn't want to. He was ready to come home. But the VA is going to take him in until he can learn to walk on his own. Go to the bathroom on his own. Brian can make him a ramp, yeah. But it's the surgery, so he's still, even if he has a ramp, he's going to have to be able to get himself in and out of bed, which his bed fucking sucks, which we already talked about this the other night. I'm going to give him my bed. And once he comes home, and he's still got to be able to take himself to the bathroom and all that. My dad was in the Army. Lana tried to appeal it. She was very upset once they denied it. She cried. She called me crying. I was like, oh no. I could hear it in her voice as soon as I picked up the phone. She wasn't like bawling yet, but by the end of the conversation, she was literally bawling. So, this is the best we can do right now. That's why I went live the other night. I had to go pick up Lana, and we had to pack up his stuff because they were going to come and get him. VA was at 9 a.m. Sunday. And it was sad. I'm full. And that's a sign when you have gastric bypass that you're full, is you start to hiccup. When I was talking to him at Saturday, he was like, I don't want to go to the VA. And I was like, I know, Dad, but you have to. There's no other option. And the nurse walked in or whatever, was helping him with something. He was asking the nurse, hey, nurse, is there anything we can do to get me to stay here? Oh, that was... broke my heart, man. So, but Lana tried everything she could do. She appealed it. She was on the phone with him all day Friday, trying. She even cried. And she was so upset, man. It made me feel so bad because I can't fucking do anything. And I said, okay, how much is it a day for him to stay there? And she told me it was over $500 a day for him to stay there. And I said, ask him if he can get on a payment plan. And she talked to the rehab, and they said, yeah, they can do a payment plan, but they want a month ahead of time. at $500 a fucking, over $500 a day. Nobody's got that kind of fucking money. Come on. Don't worry about what I did, Kazi Osborne. It's none of your fucking business what I did. This is family matters. Stay out of it. If your last name's not Roby, mind your own fucking business. So anyways, that's where we're at. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous too. But I'll tell you right now, Lana stayed on that phone all day Friday trying to figure something out. Look, at the end of the day, I'll be real with you. Yeah, me and Lana butt heads and shit, mainly because she talks to haters on the internet, and so she don't give them no kind of information. If they did, they would know a whole lot more. And at the end of the day, I don't care if my boyfriend, my fucking best friend, anyone says, don't give Lana your new number. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. I do what I want. Period. And if I decide, you know what? Yeah, she may piss me off to the hell and back, and I give her my number. It is what it is. And it's nobody else's business. I'll do what I want. Because when it comes to my dad, I'll pretty much do about anything. That's that. Bibadoots. Mr. Fahrenheit. Look who's joined us. I was told the other day, you know, you're getting to that age, expect to lose your... No, I don't ever want to expect it. I'm already living with, what is it, pre-grief before it happens. I cannot accept it. You know what I mean? As long as he's still alive, I'm gonna be on Lana's ass, and Lana's already on it. It's like, yeah. Lana's already on it. She don't want him to pass away either. You know? This is a hard thing. And I had a hater in my fucking channel the other day that said, get over it. We all get old and lose our parents. You've cried about your dad so much. What is this, a money grip? No, bitch. This is like real life that I'm going through. Like, I will never be ready for the day that he passes away. Ever. My mom passed away in 2013. Larry! What? Your plate's in the microwave. What? Your dinner's in the microwave. You're welcome. It just got done like 20 minutes ago, so it's still warm. Frank's been trying to bust down your door since we come down here. It was really good. It was really good. My real mom, so it's, are you ready? Buckle up. So she was riddled with cancer she had me at 39. So there was only like, I think when I turned 10, about 10, that's when her first fight with cancer, and she had lung cancer because she smoked. So they had to remove pieces of her lung. So she had one lung and like pieces of a lung. Then she went through the chemo, all that kind of shit through that. And like I said, I was really young. And then when I was about 14, maybe 15, 14, skin cancer. Because she used to lay out and tan. All the time with like Crisco and shit. You know? So she got skin cancer, and she did chemo and everything. Almost, I didn't think she was going to make it through that. Like, she got super skinny, but my mom's always been real little. Like, she was like 4'11", and small. There were times where she gained weight. Like, when she was healthier, she had more weight on her. But from like 10 years old on, I never seen her big at all. Then she got skin cancer. Went through all that. Then she had another cancer, and I cannot remember what it was. I'm going to have to ask Meredith or someone. She got that. Then, like, her skin cancer. So she went through that when I was, like, 14. Then when I was, like, 17, I was in rehab. She got another cancer. She went through chemo again. She had a little port in her. She had a port up here. Went through all that. Was never right. But beyond that, when I was like 10 to 12, she got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So the last 10 years of her life, she was on a little go-kart. Like, her hands were like this. Literally, like throwing up gang signs. And her feet and everything. So she couldn't walk. She couldn't really hold anything. And then she had another cancer. I can't remember what it was, but ultimately she got pneumonia, and she was in the hospital, got out. They sent her to rehab. She got sick again, real bad sick in the rehab, so they sent her back to the hospital, and she ended up going septic, and she passed away from that. So, the thing is, I don't remember my mom. Like I said, in my younger years, I do remember her being somewhat healthy and being able to walk and being normal. But from like 10 years old on, she was never right. Like, she was always sick. And it was bad. I was in management and training, MIT, at Red Lobster, right? And she was in this rehab facility. And, like, when you're in MIT, like, you can't fuck up. You can't be late. You can't do anything. And I was doing a really good job. And she always wanted Starbucks. Like, she bugged the shit out of all of us. I need a Starbucks. I need this. I need that. Which, you know what? At this point, this was when she was in rehab. With the ammonia, she had the ammonia, whatever, went to rehab. She called me one day. Meredith was at work. Meredith, usually, that's her favorite child. But anyway, that's another story. She called me, and she was like, I really need a Starbucks. I was working at Castleton Square. I had like an hour lunch break, and I had to work a double that day. She's like, can you please bring me a Starbucks and a Five Guys cheeseburger? I was like, God damn it. It was all kind of in the same vicinity, but still, it was time consuming. And I could not be late. I got an hour lunch break. That was it. And I was just planning on eating in the office, eating something there, because we got free meals. You're a manager in training. When you're a manager and in training, you got free meals. Anyways, I was like, okay. So I went and got her Starbucks, stopped at Five Guys. I got her a cheeseburger, some fries, and I got myself a cheeseburger and whatever. And I walked into her rehab facility, and by this time I only had like 20 more minutes before I had to make it back to Red Lobster to do my shit. And I remember giving it to her and all that, and she was like, "Can you just sit down and eat with me?" And I was like, "Mom, I cannot. I can't. I don't have the time." But I ended up staying there about 5 minutes. And I was like, it's good. With Castleton traffic, I've got to leave now or I'm going to be late. But I will never forget her asking me, "Can you just sit down and eat with me?" And I literally, I couldn't. I took a couple bites out of the sandwich, and then I seen the time. I was like, I got to go. And she was just like, oh, like, she was sad. But she never wanted to hang out with me, so it was kind of real sad. And then within a couple days later, they were whisking her back to the hospital, and she was in a coma. Yeah. I wish I would have just taken the hit and sat there and ate with her that one last time. Because that literally was the last time I seen my mom all there. And all she wanted me to do was sit and eat with her. And I couldn't, because I was so worried about being late for a fucking job that I don't even have anymore. And, oh, God. Terrible. And we move on. It was. And then I became a front of house manager after MIT and all that. And then Darden, who owned Red Lobster, ended up selling the company, and new owners came in, and all kinds of policies were being changed. And I was like, fuck this. I'm not staying here. This is already, like, I'm spending the majority of my days, damn near never got a day off. It was hard, and plus I was in my young 20s, you know, so, you know, my 20s, put it to you that way. And, yeah. Fuck me. I wish I just would have sat there and ate that damn cheeseburger with her. Like I say, we move on. I will not make that mistake with my dad. Shit. And it's one of those things that you learn, and then it's gonna, like, haunt you for the rest of your fucking life, right? Mm-mm. Oof. And I'm not gonna cry, but yeah, that makes me want to cry, but I won't. Like I said, and we move on. Granny, Tammy, here's my thing, is my hands are starting to look like my mom's hands before the arthritis hit her. And man, sometimes my wrist hurt, my knuckles hurt, my fucking ankles hurt, like if it starts to rain or something like that, and I'm like, oh fuck, you're gonna go through it. But I remember before my mom actually got diagnosed with it, like, we used to joke with her. She was like, I got man hands. That's what I always say now. I got man hands. I'm like, oh, fuck, is this going to happen to me? Shit. And my feet, I got serious veins in them. I got big knuckles, too. Like, oh, no. What's up, Lori? I had a feeling it's gonna fucking fuck me. Yeah, I feel like because I have all the symptoms that my mom had, like, anytime it would rain, she would, like, bitch and be like, oh, my knees hurt. And, you know, I was a kid at that point. I'd be like, stop complaining. Like, take me to the park. And she just was like, I can't do it. Da-da-da-da. And I regretted her a lot. And, you know, I was just like, she just don't want to fuck with me. But now, as I get older, I understand it. Because once my knees start hurting, or my fucking ankles hurt, I ain't doing shit, man. I just want to sit there and prop them up and chill. You know what I mean? What is the baby dukes? Yeah, it had my mom in a little go-kart, like, the last 10 years of her life. And then for her to get up or to, like, get into her chair or whatever, or to her bed, she would literally cry out in pain. It was terrible. But she also drank like a fish, too. And that helped her pain. So it got to a point where we were all telling her, quit drinking. And at that point, I was like, I'm never going to drink like this in my life. Now look at me. But she would drink vodka like a motherfucker, and it was like, I can't believe you just took down a half gallon as small as you are. But she was in so much pain. We got to the point, like, dude, she's so bad. Let her live her life. If that's what she wants to do, let her do it. Oh, yeah. It's hereditary. So, my dad was an alcoholic. My mom was definitely an alcoholic. They both were. My dad quit after he got a pacemaker put in. I'm going to say about... My dad was a hardcore drinker. Like, he could take down a case of Tall Boy Budweisers a night. And then polish it off with some whiskey and all that. He had that heart attack and got the pacemaker put in. And it was like... Once he healed up a little bit, got out of the hospital, he started back to drinking, and one night he was drinking and his fucking pacemaker went off, and he says it's like you get kicked by a mule. So he didn't drink a few days, and then he started drinking again. The motherfucker went off. He was like, yeah, that's what got my dad to quit drinking. But my mom drank every day. Even in that rehab center, she had fucking alcohol. She would send us to, like, CVS and buy out all the Chi-Chi's Long Island mixes. And also, she would add vodka to that shit, so... But what's funny is... Even though I have a different dad than my brothers and sisters, I'm the only one with a different dad. I'm the youngest, but I have a different dad. They have the same dad, does not drink at all. All of my brothers and sisters drink. They all drink. Annie is the one who does the best. But Ryan, Pete, Retta, Meredith, me, we all are daily drinkers. Functioning alcoholics, but alcoholics at that. That's like the year before last when I spent my birthday with my sister and we got into it real big. It was because of alcohol. Like, she got a tattoo, I got my nose pierced, everything was fine. We went to dinner with my oldest sister. My oldest sister fucked off. We went back to Meredith's house and we continued to drink, and then you get to that point and then you start fighting, you know what I mean? Annie's the best of us all. She don't have to, she drinks, but not every day. The rest of us, daily alcoholics. Like, I don't know. Me and my brother will get on the phone and talk for a long time because we're both drunk and just like, me and Ryan do that a lot. Like, I'll hang up here and say, ta-ta, I'm going to bed. And the next thing you know, I'm calling my brother. He's like, what are you doing? You know? Get him, baby dukes. I don't know what's going on up there, but I'm gonna finish this cigarette, get a refill, and come back down. Figure out what's going on. Larry, tomorrow take the truck. I want my car. You what? You feel gay in a Prius? Well, good. You can take the truck back. Hashtag Julie. Thank you, Julie girl. I haven't seen you in here in a minute. Thank you. I went to Dollar Tree today. Funny enough, the Hood Dollar Tree, that was the nicest fucking Dollar Tree I'd been into. And I lived in Brownsburg and all that. It was fully stocked, clean. A bunch of old black ladies ran it. Very nice. Like, I asked them for whatever. They were like, honey, here it is. Like, but anyways, when I pulled in, I was on the phone with Brian and I hung up. And I turned off the truck and I jumped out. And this old black dude, he was like, that truck sounds mean. I didn't expect you to jump out of it. And I was like, well, it is mean. And I said, it is a mean truck. And he was like, that's a nice truck. I was like, it's just an old Avalanche. And he was like, I didn't expect you to jump out of it. It was like, well, it's my boyfriend's truck. It's not mine. And he was like, but all right, there you are driving it and handling it, and threw it right into a parking spot. I was like, yep. Baby Rayo! Oh, how are you gonna go see Larry before me? Running. No, I used to have a fully loaded Silverado. I can handle a big truck. I really don't give a fuck. You just fucked me off. You can go see Larry. I had an extended cab Silverado, so. But my dad's a fucking truck driver. And I learned how to drive on a beat up old Ford. The first accident I ever had is I ran the Ford into a fucking dumpster, and my dad cussed me out. Man. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see the commotion. Why is my pot holder on the ground? Anyways, I'm back. You like that chicken, Larry?
Yeah.
Chicken cordon bleu. Yeah, it's raining. Yeah, where's everyone from? Yeah, it was from all age. All I did was stick it in the oven for 45 minutes. Fucking good. Tennessee, Canada, Ohio, Virginia, Georgia, New Jersey, Mississippi. Brian's from New Jersey. Arizona. Illinois, Louisiana, Colorado. Got a lot of people from Alabama that watch me. A lot of... Well, I look at, like, my stats and all that. My number one demographic is the South. 2, Midwest. And then, got a lot of people from the East Coast who watch me. And then, believe it or not, more Canadians than the West Coast. I got more Canadians watching me than the West Coast, but my number one is the South, number 2, Midwest, East Coast, then Canada, and then West Coast. It's crazy. And get this. So, my biggest watchers are from 55 to 65. My second are, what was it? 55 to 65 are my biggest demographic. I'm like, okay. The second is 45 to 55, and then 35 to 45, and then I got a small percentage of people in their 20s that watch me. So yeah. The 55 to 60, well, they pretty much, it goes off from there. So 55 from 65, they pretty much categorize everybody else into, I guess, 100 years old from 55 on. But that's my biggest watchers, is 55 plus. And then my second is, like I said, 45 to 55, and then 35 to 45, but then everything else, like, I got a very small percentage under that. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I think it was like, it was over 50%. I want to say it was like 60, let's just say 60% of my watchers are 55 plus. Riley! Leave Larry alone! You gotta go potty? Well, baby dudes, you gotta go potty? Everyone put their ages in the chat now. Look, see, a lot of 50s and 60s. Alright. I see you all. That's wild. So it makes sense. No. I'm telling you, like 60% of my demographic is 55 plus. That it shocked me, but and then the second biggest one was 45 to 55. Third, 35 to 45, and then very small percentage of are the rest. Like 2%. But as crazy as I am and everything, that it's wild to me. I don't love old. Are you kidding me? I'm old. I'm getting there. It is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I was just surprised. I'm 39. I'm 39. I didn't do flowers today because once I hit that, it was too hard for me to break it up. So Brian got out the tiller. He couldn't get it started, so he's getting a new spark plug, a new startup kit for it. It'll be here tomorrow. He's going to put it on when he gets off, and then he's going to till up all that, and then I'm going to do it. But I did clean up the front porch and the kitchen today, and it took me all fucking day. I did go to Dollar Tree. I did run my errands. I had to go by the bank, transfer money, that, all the things. Went to Subway. What's up, Hollywood? Yeah, I wanted a steak and cheese. I don't know, it just sounded good today. So I got a little 6-inch steak and cheese. And then I shot over to the gas station to get a pop, and that's when I seen a fucking Mike there. My ex, who loves to sit on a panel with a bunch of women and talk shit about me. Wow. Funny. Talks about me constantly, but when he sees me in real life, he didn't even respond to me. I was even nice to him. I said, "You look better cleaned up." He wouldn't even look at me. Ken Dog is not Mike. No. Ken Dog is a troll. He lives in like Ohio or some shit. Mike was the dude I dated a few years back. He would come live with me. But now he sits on haters panels and talks shit about me. But today I seen him in real life and I was just like, I double took him because when I first looked over, I was like, you look a lot different. And then when I said something, he couldn't even respond back. I was like, okay, whatever. And everyone said, oh, he's got a nice new truck and all that. He had like a white truck. His old truck looked better to me. It was a Papal truck. I was like, okay, as I jump into the other truck and just like rev my engine as I went past him because Brian's got a whole, that truck, he's done modifications to and it sounds badass. So it's just like, bye, fuck you. We move on. And that lighter throat. Hi, Elaine. Just sit that. Hold on. I can't even see it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm wondering if the dogs are ready to come back in. Baby Royale? Riley! Come on. Get in here. Baby Duke. We came back in. He's gonna go pester Larry. Thank you, Paul. Hashtag Paul. They got their daily heart. Make sure you get your daily hearts, guys. He just busted through Larry's door. Are my eyes right? Yeah, I don't. Thank you, Muddy Girl. Hashtag Muddy Girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I'll go through the daily thing. Are my eyebrows tattooed on? Yes. They're tattooed. They're fading, so I hit them with powder. But yeah, they're tattooed on. No, I don't wear contacts. And what's the other one that I get a lot? And it's really weird. I have a weird color shade of eyes. Some people, it just depends on what lighting I'm in. But my dad has green eyes and my mom had gray eyes. And I came out with these eyes. But no, I don't wear contacts of any sort. Yes, my eyebrows are tattooed on and I get a spray tan. But I haven't had one in a while. Like a week. 2 weeks maybe. It's funny that you say that because when I was working at Texas Roadhouse, right, I waited on this table. I'll never forget this. It was mom, a dad, and they had 2 little kids with them. Well, I walked up to the table and they were by a window, okay? And the sun was setting and all that, and so it was like fucking blaring in my eyes, but and we'll get into this in a minute. Hold on. Anyways, we're going to stick to this story. So, I was taking their order, you know, and the little girl, and she was like, okay, say what you want. She looked up at me and then, like, put her fucking face in her mom's armpit and then, like, looked back up and was like, no. She said, Mom, that's a witch. And I just looked at the mom and I was like, what the... She's like, why are you saying that? She was like, look at her eyes. It was funny. That will always stick with me. But also, please quit letting your kids order because they don't want to fucking order. And I don't want to sit there when I'm in a busy night in the weeds anyways. And then I got to hear your little grandson, your daughter, whatever, stutter. Chicken fingers. French fries. Like, dude, you're taking up too much of my time. Like, please, just order for the fucking kids already. You know what I mean? They're scared. I'm scared. Like, let's get this over and done with. But, yeah. That little girl was like, she's a witch. Cracked me up once I walked away. I didn't laugh at their face, but as I walked away, I was like, God damn. We could have gotten through that a whole lot easier, you know what I mean? But please, quit letting the kids order. Especially if they're, I know you're trying to, like, make them be something, you know, grow up or whatever you're doing. It sucks for me, it sucks for them, it sucks for, like, and I don't have the time to sit there and let them stutter fucking chicken nuggets and fucking french fries. Like, okay. And what do you want to drink? And they'll look up, look back up at you. Like, you can tell they're frightened. So am I, too. Like please. I'm scared to death. They're scared to death. Like, get it over. Just order for the fucking kids. Enough of this. And that goes to every server. Well, and I'm a bartender, but to every server out there. We just want to put that out into the world. Like, please just order for them. Make it easy on all of us. I get it. You want them to grow up and shit. But, you know what? Time is of the essence for me. And you. We already know they want chicken nuggets or chicken strips, french fries, and probably chocolate milk. If not a chocolate milk, you're like, no, you're not getting chocolate milk. You can have Sprite. Alright, then just fucking say it, bitch. Like, don't make me go through all, like... And then you gotta act all, like, nice and shit. But by the time you're like, fuck this. Thank you, Julie. Hashtag Julie. Appreciate you. Everyone, hashtag Julie. And a corgi butt. And more. Damn, Julie's coming through tonight. Angela, how are you? Like, either let him have a fucking chocolate milk or say Sprite immediately. Don't keep your server there listening to all the banner, because I don't give a rat's ass what the kid wants. But if it takes them fucking 5 minutes to order, and you're like, say it. How about you just fucking say it and let me move on? Because, you know, whatever they're going to say, you're going to disagree with. And you're going to be like, no, you can have Sprite, water, like Coke. And then look at you, like, if it's a affirmation, I'm like looking at the parent, like, no, you can have Sprite or you can have milk. Oh, God, that is the worst. Please. Please, quit making them kids order. And that goes out to all of you. Like, servers hate that shit because we got too much shit to do. And when we sit there and hear the stutter and all that, like, we're being nice because we have to. Because I'm cussing that little kid out as soon as I turn. I'm like, God damn it, that mother. And you know what? I'm really cussing you. You could have just told me their fucking order and we would have been done with it and your shit would have been in there already. And now I gotta go get a fucking appetizer for someone else. And like, it's terrible. Stop doing that shit, people. Takes them 5 fucking minutes to scream out a chicken nugget. We already know what the fuck they want. Anyways, I've never had a kid say, oh, I would like the salmon fillet and a broccoli. Like, and I will take a water. Said no kid ever. Anyways, we move on. But please, I know we've got grandmas in here, and we've also got moms in here. Order for your fucking kids. Save some time. Don't let them armpit you, go underneath the fucking table, pop up on the other side, and be like, okay, they want chicken. Are you sure you want that? Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, that's my biggest pet peeve as a server. Like, order for your fucking kid. If they're scared, I'm scared, we're all scared, you're gonna correct everything, this is gonna prolong the whole fucking thing, and you know what? At this point, fuck your appetizer. We move on. Well, it's the truth. I hate that. I see it coming and I'm like, here we go. And then you gotta sit there and pretend like you're nice. You're like, oh, what do you want? Oh, yeah. And then the little motherfucker goes under the table and pops up on the other side, looks at you, then next thing you know, they're back on the other side. It's just like, come the fuck on. Now you're letting your kid roll on the floor, and I can't tell you how many times shit's been dropped on there, and no one's sweeping that shit till the end of the night. So then the fucking kids have all the crusties from everyone's shit on their fucking knees, and you're just sitting there like, here, what do you want? Okay, go doodle on the fucking kids at what? Oh God, does it piss me off? Absolutely pisses me off. Baby Dukes, I would never let you. Anyways, we move on. Fuck them kids, man. Got a new phone, yes. New phone, yes. But anyways, yeah. To all of you out there, I've been in the service for too long, like that. We hate it. You think it's cute? It's not cute. It is not cute. It's irritation. Absolutely. You just tell me what the fuck your kid wants. That's it, and we move on. I think by now my iPad is charged and I'm gonna go get it. Oh yeah, you know, at this day and age, nobody's got money. If they choose that restaurant, and let's be real, some people are there for a date night, some people are there to just... Yeah. He's with Larry. No, wait, are you gonna let them out?
Yeah, why?
Because as soon as I open that door, they're gonna try to fly down here.
Moment before you come up, I'll grab it.
I'm gonna come up real fast because I gotta pee. What's up, baby dukes? Alright, anyways, we're back. Where were we? This is Mr. Fahrenheit. Oh, fuck. I should have grabbed the music. Everyone hit the like button, share it out. I'll be right back. I'm going to climb the stairs. Great. Stay. Music. Who's Maria? Justin, where the fuck have you been? Don't come in here being like, hi. Hi, like, where the fuck have you been? He don't care. Justin don't care. He don't love God. It's fine. We move on. Oh God. I can't say it, but I got a PP. And if you know what that means, everything's in code on here. I seen you today at CVS. I was too nervous to say anything. Wow, you are really beautiful inside and out, on screen and off screen. I think you know who I am. I stared at you and you gave me a weird look. Fiona? Is that how you say your name? Hashtag Fiona. You should have came up and said something. Hashtag Fiona. I think that's how you say your name. I was at CVS today. I gave you a weird look. I think I know exactly who you are. Hashtag Fiona, either way. But yeah, I was in and then you can't, and Fiona. Were you with, like, some other lady? I was just looking at the makeup. And then, okay, I think I know who you are. I was at CVS in Speedway today. And I didn't mean to give you, but it was just like every aisle I was in, you appeared in. So yeah, you and some other chick, some lady was with you. That's funny as fuck. Why would you be nervous to say? You should have came up and been like, hey, I fucking, whatever, I see you online, or whatever in the hell you said. But yeah. I totally know you were. I was looking at the makeup and I gave you a dirty look because you followed me. I was looking at vitamins and shit like that, and you were there with that other chick. Then I went to the snacky aisle, and then you appeared, and then I went to the makeup, and you were there, and that's when I gave you a dirty, like, because you kept staring at me. That is so funny. Next time, just say, hashtag Fiona. Just say what's up. Yeah, look, it got kind of weird. By the time I was in the makeup aisle, and then the motherfucker appeared again with her, what do you want to call it? Her friend. I don't know who that was. I did give a dirty look. With your constituent. No, I thought it was being like, hashtag Fiona. Next time, just say something. That is crazy. And not that you're crazy or whatever. It's crazy that you couldn't come up to me and be like, hey, I've seen you online. I'd have been like, okay. But yeah. Once you caught me in the snacky aisle, and I was like hardcore looking at snacks, and then I went to the makeup aisle, and then you guys appeared again, I was just like, what the fuck? And I did mean mug the fuck out of you. You and your constituent, whatever. I just... I was thinking, I was like, you guys were like security or something for CVS. Seeing if I was gonna steal some shit, which I never would. I'm not a thief at all. But yeah, I was thinking, like, damn. Their quality control fucking sucks. Like, no, I was looking at the vitamins at first, and then they came in there. Okay, I totally know who you are. And I seen you two down at the end of the aisle. Then I walked over to the snacky aisle, and you started to walk towards me, and then turned around and started laughing, and then went back there. I was like, what the fuck? And then once I made it to the makeup aisle, yeah. Just so you know, I totally got vitamins there too. I definitely got the chips for Brian, and I got the, what did I get? The Maybelline tattoo eyeliner. But once you're, I was like, what the fuck? I thought literally this was like quality control or whatever in the fuck you call them, security, like thinking I was... When I was in the aisle, and you came towards me and then walked away, and you like were giggling, that threw me off. I'll say that. Hashtag Fiona. Next time, just come up to me, damn it. Fuck. Just like a little kid. You were scared, I was scared. I was like, what the hell is this? I get it now. Anyways, if you see me out in the wild and you want to say hi to me, don't hesitate, please. Just come up and, like... I'm not a fucking weirdo. There are weirdos on this app, I get that, but... No, if you come up to me and say, hey, you know, whatever, I'll totally talk to you. Just like when people took pictures of me at my job and shit, all they had to do was say, hey... You know what I mean? I know you from here or there or from online. Can I take, you know, don't take random ass pictures of me. That's all I ask. Thank you for that, Leslie. Hashtag Leslie. So yeah, that makes big sense. I totally know who you are now. If you see me on the wall, fucking come up to me. Don't be scared or nothing like that. I'm fucking normal, man. I'm not gonna... You say, hey, I know you from... That'll be it. It's the weirdos that take pictures and... from afar and all that and whatever. But I could tell... That was a weird situation. I honestly thought, oh... At first I thought... These people were watching me thinking I'm stealing or some shit. And what the fuck? Then when she tried to come up to me and then turned around and giggled to her friend, I was like, what the fuck was that? Your constituent, whoever that may be, I don't know, your sister, your friend. Then when I was in the makeup aisle, I was grabbing my little Maybelline tattoo eyeliner. I saw you, I looked down and I seen you both staring at me. It was a little weird. I was just like, okay, get the fuck out of here. Okay, it all makes sense now. Okay, hashtag Fiona. Man, any of you that are near me or anything like that, like, you see me, fucking come up and say what's up. Don't take crazy pictures or whatever. I'll give them a picture to fucking talk about if you want one. You know what I mean? And if you would have just came up and said, hey, I know you from online, I would have been like, what's up? Aw. I'm real fucking cool. I know the internet wants to make it out. Well, if you're sitting here with me, you know. But the internet wants to make it out. But no, if you ever see me in the wild, fucking come up to me, damn it. Don't take pictures from afar. Don't get nervous, anything like that. I'm a fucking nobody. But I'll definitely talk to you and all that. Honestly, I'm a fucking nobody. I'm a person like you are. That makes so much sense, because I was at CVS in Speedway today. I just thought that was weird. At first, I thought maybe it was security, but then then it made me feel weird. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I didn't put two and two together till right now. Any of you, please. We're gonna play music. I'm saying this right now though. Don't take a picture, because I've had a lot of people do that, try to ruin me from jobs and all that. Don't. Let's give them something to fucking talk about. You can even say, hey, I really don't like you. I'm on the hater side, whatever. And we'll be like, okay. We'll have a talk about it. Even then, I'll give you a picture to run back to your little fan base for me. You know what I mean? That makes so much sense. Okay. Hashtag Fiona. I did take quite a few pictures. I'm sorry, it wasn't to be weird. I was nervous coming up to you. Don't worry, I'm not going to sell them out. They will forever be in my phone, and that was my mom. And she was nervous too. You didn't... Why be nervous? Now that makes me fucking nervous. You should have just came up to me, man. Hashtag Fiona. And hashtag sorry, not trying to be weird. We both were just nervous. Oh, Perry, you're a problem. Holy shit. No. Melissa, why would I be? I got haters that live stream me. Melissa. I'm only on one. She was young. Or she is young, rather. It's alright. Then I got a hater that sent me a penny. Talking shit. She did look really young. And that's why I didn't want to be rude. I don't know. Your mom, your fucking sister, your constituent. But she just said, no, we were just nervous. Makes sense. And then some other troll was like, you're a scammer. Of what? I'll just say this. I'm a fucking nobody. Like, come up and talk to me. That's all you gotta do. And I'd be like, what's up? You know, it would be totally fine. I'll give you a picture that you want. Like, it's... I'm a nobody. But that is sweet. That is... I could tell the whole thing was a little weird, but... I was looking at vitamins and then a little bit of snackies. And then I went, once I got into the makeup aisle and they were there, I felt like something was weird. So I cut the fuck out. Please do. Don't be scared to talk to me, ever. Any of you. Now
you see me? Now you don't.
Shut up. Shut up. We're talking now. One minute.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Fuck.
Did you see me?
Your whole subscriber base is filled with gay women and gay men, and you support them, but yet support Trump. Do you support ISIS? Okay. Thank you for your fucking $20. I support who the fuck I want to. Be who you are and be good at it. The nerve. Okay, we got another one. Why is everyone in your chat